Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and we've got the first sneak peek for the September update, and it is quite possibly the best update, or one of the best updates they could have chosen. There are a lot of new things and characters and uniforms and potential things that can happen, but there is a bell and a ring of familiarity with some of the more recent updates. So I will say this, I really love the source material for where these updates have been coming from. I think it's making Marvel Future Fight more money. It's making the players happier. I know I'm happier. So Marvel Future Fight, keep doing what you're doing, baby. And the game mode stuff, you know, the addressing all the Death Note stuff, of course, do that, but also keep doing what you're doing. So let's check it out. This is CM Fragment. Something terrible has happened in Las Vegas. This immediately triggered an emergency response from the most powerful and mystical superheroes. A tower appears to have manifested a terrifying atmosphere, eerily reminiscent of hell. How cool is this? But there also seems to be a casino-like entertainment facility inside. It's not Marvel Future Fight this time, don't worry guys. That casino is different. You have selected purple. Do you guys remember that? We decided to consult a hero who is an expert in these supernatural occurrences. We know exactly who they're talking about. Iron Man. The damnation of Las Vegas begins. Let's go. Don't miss this September update if you want to wield the full power of the Sorcerer Supreme. Wow, I actually missed that reading it the first time. That's really cool. What do you mean the full power of the Sorcerer Supreme? Bro, he's already tier 3. What are you gonna do? Tier 4? Tier 4 of Doctor Strange? So anyways, this is sick, man. This is so sick. Let's take a look now at the sneak peek itself, and then we'll go back to Twitter. Oops, we're going all over the place. This video, by the way, it's good. It's great. The sneak peek team did a wonderful job. Okay, it's very simple. This video already has 40,000 views. To put that into perspective, a year ago, when they released the Phoenix 5 sneak peek, that video only has 40,000 views. This video was able to rack up 40,000 views in under 12 hours. How insane is that? Yeah, this could be huge for Marvel Future Fight. This could be huge. Love this. So what's going on here? Well, we've got Hotel Inferno. We've got, it's pretty closely looks like Doctor Strange. There could be something else going on here that could be, oh, I didn't remember the flames. Okay, there could be a little trick here. There could be a little visual trick. I didn't wake up that long ago, so there's a possibility this could be Mephisto. It's not Mephisto. I don't think it's Mephisto. It doesn't look like Mephisto's cape. Anyways, Doctor Strange, Mephisto. This is basically the essence of the update. Okay, so we've got the Hell Bikers Club, which is, you know, we'll talk about the references later, and then you've got Hotel Inferno. We'll talk about that. Okay, so what's going on here? Let's take a look over on Twitter. There's not too much music and stuff like that in the sneak peek. Over on Twitter, after a spell gone awry, Doctor Strange must combat the hellish evil unleashed upon Marvel Future Fight's V640 update, sending him on a path of ... damnation. Now there's the most blatant and the most explicit clue to what this update is. This is the Damnation comic run written by, drumroll please, Donny Cates. I was hoping it was actually here, but it's not. It's a little bit higher up, and I don't want to spoil everything. Yeah, written by Donny Cates and Nick Spencer. So Donny Cates strikes again. Yes, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer Black, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy. Now we have Damnation. Is Harold Thor next? Maybe Absolute Carnage? I would love that. That would be great. So what can we expect this sneak peek? We know Doctor Strange, we know Mephisto. So basically Mephisto and Doctor Strange are the primary protagonists and antagonists of this comic run and of this story, right? So essentially Mephisto sets up shop here, and he wants to go toe to toe with Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange ends up getting in over his head, and then a whole bunch of other heroes get recruited to sort of tackle this issue, this problem that's getting bigger and bigger. Okay, so there's a very good chance that, I mean, it's almost guaranteed that we're going to be getting a new uniform for Doctor Strange. We could very likely get Mephisto as a character. So you can see here we've got Doctor Strange up here, and we've got Mephisto here. Mephisto is like, he's basically the devil, basically. So he's like the ruler of hell. His son is Blackheart. We've talked about him before on the channel. But yeah, Mephisto's a bad dude. He's in Contest of Champions. If you play that game, he's not very good in Contest of Champions. But anyways, so yeah, very likely that we could get Mephisto as a new character. Very likely that he would be quite strong, universal villain, native tier 2. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for a Damnation GBR, like a Mephisto GBR. I think now is the absolute perfect time for another GBR. We cannot wait more than a year between GBRs, and we've already waited a year since Galactus. But anyways, in addition to that, look at all these characters. This is like the perfect, I could not have chosen a better update to rework existing characters in Marvel Future Fight. Look at this cross section of beautiful and beautifully weak characters in Marvel Future Fight. You've got Danny Rand, Iron Fist. You've got Moon Knight, Mark Spencer. Okay, Dr. Voodoo's not very bad. He's actually quite good in the game, but Dr. Voodoo is in this. Ghost Rider, okay? Yeah. Oh, I would love a Ghost Rider uniform, all right? Wong underneath Mephisto. Wong, guys. Yeah, okay? Wong. Blade. You probably saw this from before when I was looking down here at the Damnation. Blade, you know? And then Elsa Bloodstone. So this to me, it does feel more like a Halloween, like an October update, because you've got so many characters who are closely linked to Halloween and to sort of like, you know, killing all manner of supernatural being, whether it's like related to werewolves or vampires or whatever. You know, you're talking about hell, you're talking about Mephisto, etc. I don't care. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is so good. I love Halloween. I love the spooky stuff. This is so good. Now, I don't want to get too... I've already gotten too hype. There's no guarantee that we get uniforms for all of these characters, and obviously if you count it up 1 2 3 4 5 6, right, the characters I just mentioned, Blade, Elsa, Wong, Iron Fist, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, it's unlikely, right? There's not a good chance that they all get uniforms, but they all deserve new uniforms. They all need new uniforms. Don't get me wrong, they do. And I really hope Netmarble gives them all new uniforms and all massive reworks. But you know, we got to take what we can get, right? We're probably not going to get 6 uniforms, right? But on top of that, yes, there's a Ghost Dog. However, on top of that, new characters, Man-Thing is an absolute possibility, because you know they have to release 2 or 3 new characters with every update, right? So we talked about Mephisto. I would love for them to release 3 new characters. We got Ben Reilly here, the Scarlet Spider. Yep. We could even get a Spider-Verse character in this. He's the clone, right? Ben Reilly's the clone. So we could get Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, Man-Thing, who's also in Contest of Champions, and then Mephisto. This update, if they literally just looked at this page and they're like, okay, we're gonna do 7 new uniforms, and we're gonna do 3 new characters, and we're gonna release, you know, we're gonna release 3 uniforms with the update, and then a week later we release 1 uniform, whatever. You know, same thing that they did with Iceman, Kamala. That would be incredible. All these, man, so many. The possibilities here are, and there's more characters. There's more characters that I have not touched on that appear briefly in the story. I don't want to go too deep down into the rabbit hole, you know, saying like this character could get a rework, this character could get a rework, this character could appear, because there's actually a lot, right? It's a pretty sprawling story, and it calls on a lot of existing Marvel characters to make short little cameos in one way or another, if you know what I mean. But man, I gotta say, this is crazy, man. It's such a good update for the game. I have to say, whoever chose this update, it's the perfect mesh of highlighting existing characters that need massive reworks and sort of bringing them back up to the highlight phase of the game, and introducing new and very interesting characters, right? You're not talking about just your standard buff, cape wearing, flying sort of guy, right? This sort of Superman clone. Well, that's a Spider-Man clone. But anyways, you know, you're talking about Mephisto. Pretty unique dude. Man-Thing. super unique, right? Oh man, this update, I know people are excited. I saw Inseto Vermelho on Twitter going berserk because he is like so hyped for this update, and I cannot. When people are hyped for Marvel Future Fight updates, I get hyped for it, so it infects me, right? So I'm really excited, man. Donny Cates strikes again. I really hope, like, there's just so much to be happy about. There's so much to be hype about. I really hope they continue to do updates around Donny Cates comic runs, because that means we will get Herald Thor, we will get reworks for Carnage and Venom, and that would be amazing. If we end the year with those two updates, could you imagine? Now, the one thing I haven't talked about is game mode reworks. We're still holding our breath for major changes to quite a few game modes. They've been really good lately, right? The devs have been really good lately. They reworked the ultimate story mode. They added the story fragments. This is an excellent piece of content. It's fantastic for the rewards and for the gameplay, and it incentivizes you to build up your roster. So it's fantastic. It's amazing. It's great. But we need that level of quality rework. We need that level of attention paid to the arena game modes, the timeline battle, right? The Alliance Conquest. We're still waiting for these dev note because remember, you guys, I didn't want to, but you guys filled out that survey, and they posted the results of the survey. What was that, June or July? So we're already 2 months out from whenever they posted that, because they either posted that at the end of June, it was at the beginning of June, or at the beginning of July. So we're 2 or 3 months past that. They need to start showing the results of that survey, and they need to start with something here. So I'm really hoping for a rework to either Timeline Battle or Alliance Conquest, or we could see the brand new Extreme Danger Room, which has been in preparation since the beginning of the year, basically. And I would love to see a new Giant Boss Raid. I would also love to see the rewards for Giant Boss Raid completely changed and made over, right? This needs to make a brand new makeover, because no one plays, well, very few players go into Giant Boss Raid for the type enhancement kits anymore, right? They just go in for the challenge, and they go in to burn some boost points. It's not really what it was, and we don't want this game mode to fall into disuse, and we don't want it to get all rusty and boring and lame, because the devs don't want to pay attention to it. So this update has a lot still riding on it, right? It still has a lot riding out. We're hoping for game mode reworks, we're hoping for character reworks, and we're hoping for new characters, of course. But yeah, let's not forget the game mode stuff, because the game, it's great to be able to play as Blade and Elsa, but if we're still just going into world boss once a day, right? We still can't use them in PvP because of Jean Grey and Silver Surfer, and these characters are never banned. Silver Surfer's never been banned at all, right? But if this is still the case, how frustrating is it that they gave Hulk an amazing uniform and then they ban him 3 times a month, right? So yeah, it needs a top to bottom makeover. I don't want to be a downer. I just need to also highlight the importance of this update, because the further we get from that dev note, the more pressing and important it is that we see the results of the dev note, and we have not seen the results of the dev note yet, besides the new story mode stuff, which is great. The new story mode stuff is amazing. They should just copy and paste that with a twist for the Shield update, the Shield storyline, and the Ultimate storyline. But now we need this quality of rework applied elsewhere. Elsa elsewhere. Anywho, let me know what you think, baby. Damnation is coming to Marvel Future Fight. I'm very excited. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the big winner? Wong, Elsa, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, somebody else? There's still more options, right? Who's gonna be the big winner? Hopefully we see Man-Thing, Scarlet Spider, and Mephisto. And then, of course, we're going to see a new uniform for the big Doctor Strange. The only advice I have for you as far as preparing for this update, of course, I'll be getting the APK in whatever, like a week or a week and a half. But what you can do, if you want, is start saving up biometrics for all of these characters. Elsa, Blade, Wong, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Dr. Voodoo. And then don't buy Doctor Strange's Infinity War uniform if you hadn't already bought it. I know it's like only 350 crystals or whatever. Or no, maybe that was a one-time deal. Anywho, don't buy it. Whatever it costs now, don't buy it, even though it might be on sale still. because he's getting a new one. And it's been over 2 years since Doctor Strange got a uniform. So I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're hype. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.